Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back with one more video, and today we have one of my friend Bhavana. So she'll be giving a complete talk regarding LatentView company. And before starting our main talk, guys, let ask Bhavana to introduce herself, and later we'll move with our main talk. Hi Bhavana, welcome to the channel. Firstly,
Hi Akshay, how are you?
so we are
And
doing,
how your audience?
yeah, all are doing great, Bhavana. They are rocking actually, and hope you're doing the great. Hope you're doing the same.
Yeah, same. I'm Bhavna and I'm working as an associate in Virtusa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a BTech graduate from SU University Tirupati.
Okay.
Actually, when we are going through our placement, like we are getting placements in our BTech final year.
Mm-hmm.
So I came across a company, LatentView Analytics,
Okay.
which I thought it has a very different hiring process.
Okay.
And among all the other companies, I thought it has the best hiring process.
Okay.
Since we are getting all the virtual interviews or in the virtual hiring process now, we
Mm-hmm.
just have assessment and then
Okay.
directly to the interview, TR technical interview and HR interview.
Okay.
But it has a very different hiring process with a 7 step.
Okay. Seven step. Okay.
It 7
Mm-hmm.
step hiring process, and it is a continuous, not
Mm-hmm.
like for 2 to 3 days we have gone through this
Okay.
all the 7 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. During our hiring process, almost 160 people
Okay.
registered for the company
Mm-hmm. Okay.
from our college.
Mm-hmm.
So out of 160 people, they took out 10 people after 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
They took out 10 people for the technical interview.
Okay.
And the main thing is, they even eliminated in HR interview.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
After technical interview, we have gone to HR, right?
HR. Yeah.
In that HR also, they have eliminated some persons,
Got it.
which I thought it has a very good hiring
Hiring
process. Like
procedure.
most of the company, if we get that HR interview, we are selected.
Yeah.
Nothing will
Yeah.
be in that HR interview. People will be thinking that. So it eliminated even in HR round also.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
yeah, Bhavana, as you mentioned earlier, you have 7 round of procedure.
Hmm.
So, if possible, could you please extract it like
I'll.
yeah.
Firstly, we had a placement talk with the company
Mm-hmm.
HR and some recruiter.
Okay.
We had a placement talk, like they explained about their company and they explained about the interview process, and they
Mm-hmm.
asked if we have any questions we can come forward with them. And
Okay.
it is exclusive for our college only, like
Mm-hmm. Okay.
only our 160 people we are
Mm-hmm.
in the call. And they took like they cleared for 2 hours, I think so. We had a placement talk with a presentation,
Mm-hmm.
all the detailings they have provided us.
Okay.
And I don't remember much
Yeah.
than that.
It's totally fine.
Okay. Huh. Replacement talk,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had an assessment,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
aptitude assessment and technical. Three coding, I think we have.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Uh, three coding we had, and we had aptitude more,
Aptitude. Okay.
more of aptitude,
Mm-hmm.
and technical round we had.
Okay.
Uh, and after that technical round, they eliminated.
Okay.
After out of 160, 100 people are out from that assessment.
Okay.
100 people came out,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and with 60 people, they arranged a group discussion,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
which I thought it is the best way.
Best way. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like, group discussion in the sense, like most of the people, we know behind the camera
Yeah.
what
Agree.
they do for
Agree.
hiring.
Agree with that.
Huh. In the group discussion, they just gave us 3 minutes of time,
Okay.
and just they said about some social topics, not technical
Okay.
topics
Mm-hmm.
also.
Okay.
They gave us some social topics,
Mm-hmm.
some, like I think so, modernization, advantages and disadvantages, I think so.
Okay.
I remember
Okay.
that, I think so.
So basically, the topic will be chosen based upon the current affairs, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
The current social issues.
Okay.
For that 60 people, they just split into 10 batches, not
Mm-hmm.
10, 6 batches, and
Okay.
then they have given individual some slots we have
Mm-hmm.
given for 10 people.
Okay.
And we have undergone through that group discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And in that group discussion also, they have just took out one people from each batch,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
one and two people from two batches, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
uh, that group discussion, I thought it is a very good round in that.
Okay.
um, because group discussion people will just give seminar on topic, but
Okay.
group discussion should involve, like, we should concentrate what the other people also
People are.
saying. We should
Yeah.
we should argue, or we should like we should support the statement. It
Mm-hmm.
should be like that. They have given the conclusion also, like
Okay. Mm-hmm.
people, some of the people are just saying that it is like a seminar, like you are
Okay.
just throwing out what you learned, what
Mm-hmm.
you saw from the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Some people they came out like, I agree with that
Mm-hmm.
person, I disagree
Okay.
with that person. So those kind of people they took out from each
Mm-hmm.
batch.
Mm-hmm.
And with the around some 20 people, not 20 people, 10 people,
Okay.
around 10 people.
So before going to the next round, Bhavana, just sorry to interrupt you actually. So first round was the discussion. I mean,
Replacement talk,
replacement talk. Second was
huh,
the assessment.
assessment.
So in assessment,
Third
as you
was
mentioned, yeah.
uh,
In second round, as you mentioned, it was having the aptitude, some technical
and
questions, and coding questions.
technical coding, coding.
Yeah, my question was related to the coding, Bhavana. Like, how were the coding questions? As you mentioned, there were three coding questions, right? So how
Like
was?
they have given a situation, I think so.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
not the direct coding questions they have
Okay.
given.
Hmm.
They have mentioned some situations like two people are there. I
Hmm.
remember one question like if going up he'll go two steps up,
Okay.
if coming down he'll come one step down.
Okay.
There will be some, they have given some input of number of steps they have.
Hmm. Okay.
So they just asked us how many tries he need to jump up and down to get
Okay.
the final step, around like that.
So like questions were like situation based question, and according to that we had to code.
Yeah, not
And
direct
directly.
questions.
Okay. What are the language options given, Bhavana? Any idea on that?
C, C++, Java, Python.
Okay. Do you remember the platform on which platform you gave the exam?
Not
Okay.
exactly.
It's okay. Totally fine. Okay. This was all about the assessment round two. And
Round to assess,
coming to the round three, it was group discussion GD.
group discussion,
And
GD.
yeah.
After that, from GD they took out 10 people,
Mhm.
and out for the 10 people they kept a game based assessment.
Game-based assessment. Okay, just give a complete talk on this thing. Game.
Game
Yeah.
based assessment, it is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They just gave one app to us. I don't remember that app exactly.
Okay.
They gave one app to us, like you just register to this app. They gave some usernames to us,
Mm-hmm.
and we just logged in with them.
Mm-hmm.
So we have around it is 1 hour 40 one around 1 hour, I think so, 1 hour
Okay.
15 minutes we have that
Mm-hmm.
round. In that round we have number of game based assessment, like some mind thinking games.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like we'll be having the name as blue, but the inside that blue it is filled as red.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you need to choose the color inside that.
Okay.
Such type of games, I think so we have around
Mm-hmm. Okay.
10 such mind games
Mm-hmm.
which have very less time, like within 2 seconds you need to find out.
Fine. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Within 2 seconds you need to find out, or else it directly skips to the next one.
Next. Okay. Got it.
Also regarding shapes,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
circle, you need to find out circle, square, some typical things only we had.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And at last they asked us to share a video
Mm-hmm.
of how you felt of doing this game based assessment. I think so in that thing they are checking with the speaking skills and the
Mm-hmm.
grammatical mistakes you might
Okay.
do. They'll keep you a time limit, like
Time limit. Okay.
within 2 minutes you need to say the thing how you felt.
Felt about. Okay.
uh, Not before the thing how you felt in this game based
Mm-hmm.
assessment.
Okay.
you need to
Actually, yeah. So
you
the
need to record the video.
so okay, as you
Okay.
mentioned, they also mentioned to do a video on how you felt about the game. So is it also one among the procedure to eliminate or anything like that? No,
Like game based assessment, it is also a elimination thing.
elimination. Okay.
um that game based assessment we don't know that they'll
Mm-hmm.
record the video.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Those things we don't know. They just mention it is a game based
Mm-hmm.
assessment. It is based on what you think, how fast you
Okay.
think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They just mention and that, and at last they asked us to make a video, and then after that, it is on the second day, I think so, game
Okay.
based
Mm-hmm.
assessment. And after that, we have a fifth round,
Okay.
which is a bifurcation.
Okay.
They had a two roles.
Mm-hmm.
The company had two roles,
Okay.
so they just bifurcated within the two packages.
Mm-hmm.
One is a normal package and another is a turbo package.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, no one selected for turbo package
Turbo.
from our college.
Okay.
Uh, we all selected for an analyst role.
Okay. A turbo is in sense like, is it related to the same analyst or is it other?
Same analyst role only.
Okay.
We had two kinds of analyst roles.
Mm-hmm.
One is normal level of analyst,
Mm-hmm.
and another is higher level of
Mm-hmm.
analyst.
Okay.
The normal level of analyst, they we came across two roles with two packages, two
Okay.
different packages. Analyst single role
Okay.
of 6.5 LPA,
Mm-hmm.
and analyst of higher role we came across 9 LPA.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Got it.
9 LPA, two roles. So after that fifth round is a bifurcation between the roles,
Roles. Okay.
and after that we came across technical interview.
Mm-hmm.
Technical interview, up to that they didn't take our resumes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Up to that step they didn't take our resumes.
Okay.
After the game based assessment, the people who are selected, I think so, maybe around 8 people they got selected
Mm-hmm.
for technical interview.
Okay.
uh Further thing, they asked us to share our resumes, and then within, after sharing our resumes, within 1 to 2 hours we got slots, like for every 1 hour
Mm-hmm.
or 1.5 hour we got slots for all.
Mm-hmm.
um, and the things we mentioned, the best part in that technical interview is the things we mention in the resume, right? That experts will come to interview,
Okay.
not a single person.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like if I mentioned in my resume Python, SQL, and I had an 8051 controller programming, I know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned that. Even I, like, simply I learned that programming, 8051 programming, it is a part of my
Mm-hmm.
subject in engineering.
Okay.
So I
Mm-hmm.
just mentioned it, I learned, no issues. But the thing is that 8051 programming controller, she also came to interview me. I didn't thought that they go to that. I
Okay.
thought this normal high
Mm-hmm.
recruiters, they'll just go with this Python and SQL, they'll stop up to there. But that 8051 programming controller, she also
Okay.
came to interview me suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
uh, it is an analytics company. They
Mm-hmm.
mainly focused on SQL.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They asked many questions from SQL,
Mm-hmm.
and also Python as well.
Okay.
Same preference for Python and SQL.
SQL. Mm-hmm.
Mainly for the all the interviews, they'll just focus on Python, or the
Okay.
main programming language they'll focus, right? So they focused Python and SQL as well,
Okay.
and also that 8051
Mm-hmm.
programming language. I got around for 25 minutes to half an hour. I went to that technical interview,
Okay.
and then HR normal questions.
Okay, Bhavana, before
HR.
going to the HR, as you mentioned, they ask the question related to the SQL. Okay, so how was
Hmm.
the interaction, Bhavana? Was it just a oral kind of interaction, or you had to type?
Oral kind of interaction, and also they just give a situation,
Mm-hmm.
like around, I remember two things they have given me, like two situations. In this case, which one will you use
Mm-hmm. Okay.
in
Mm-hmm.
SQL? Like I need to get only like query they ask me,
Okay.
like we'll just get select
Mm-hmm.
where
Yeah.
the cities, some London.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such kind of situations, they just said me that we have a customer table,
Mm-hmm.
and they are from different places.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get the people only from this place.
Yeah.
So what is your query in that
Query.
situation? um so such things they ask me. They direct interview questions, like what is the difference between truncate and delete. They just asked me to explain some queries.
Okay.
They told me a query, and
Mm-hmm.
you just tell us what the output will get.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
They asked such. I think so. I had 3 members in the call.
Three members. So as you mentioned, the questions will be framed based upon your resume itself, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
And the panelist will be the expertise in those topics which you mentioned in the resume. Chalo. So this was all about round six, correct?
yeah. Round 6 technical
So
interview.
next was the HR, the final round, round seven.
Hmm.
So how was your HR
Yes.
experience?
Uh, HR experience. I didn't felt it that tough.
Mm-hmm,
But actually, in that HR, what happened in the sense like before that latent view, I got a company offer somewhat similar to the analyst role.
mm-hmm.
So I was aiming for the turbo package.
Okay. Mm-hmm,
I clearly explained to them like I'm waiting for the turbo package,
mm-hmm,
and I I simply like not directly disagreed with that person,
mm-hmm,
but somewhat I disagreed that I am not okay with this 6.5
mm-hmm,
LPA.
mm-hmm. Okay.
So such things were happened
Mm-hmm. Okay.
in the HR. Like we can have a free talk with the HR,
Okay.
not like other HRs. Like they'll just come forward and they'll ask yourself about yourself,
Mm-hmm,
and they'll just say you are okay, you are selected,
mm-hmm.
we'll get back to you at maximum. I think so I had gone through 4 interviews
Okay.
while having my placement.
Mm-hmm,
Like I won't write much exams. If
mm-hmm,
I'm sure about that company, I'll
mm-hmm.
just go for
Yeah.
it. If
Mm-hmm.
not, I'm not going to write the exam also.
Yep.
So I had a four interviews, around
Mm-hmm,
4 interviews. So in those all four, the HR he just comes and he'll goes within 5 minutes. Just a
mm-hmm.
5 minutes
Yeah.
of HR interview it will be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that late interview, I had a 15-minute interview.
Interview. Chalo then. So one more, Bhavana. In HR, like, did they discuss regarding the location, anything like that?
This late interview, this is a Tamilian company. Like it is
Okay.
situation in Chennai only. It
Okay.
is directly Chennai.
Chennai. Okay. The head office
Mm,
is in the Chennai itself.
Chennai. Mm.
Chalo then.
They just
So
mentioned before only the recruition will be in Chennai.
Chennai. Chalo.
Mm.
So this was all about the HR talk.
Uh,
So how much time it took, Bhavana, to get the final result, selected result?
See, Akshay, as I said, it is a continuous 7 round process. We
Mm-hmm.
had around 2 days for the all the game based assessment. We
Mm-hmm.
had up to 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and from the day two, we started getting interview slots
Mm-hmm.
for
Okay.
each of the people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to come to call this time. So after all the technical interviews, and then after technical interviews we got bifurcated,
Okay.
and then all the bifurcated people got the HR call
HR.
next. Hmm.
Okay.
it it took around 4 days.
4 days.
Like no, not 4 days. We had in between, I'm very sure that the exam started on Thursday.
Okay.
We had a placement talk on Thursday,
Okay.
and this game based assessment on Friday morning at 9:30.
Okay.
Two people they missed because they didn't woke up.
Woke up. Okay.
uh,
Uh,
by 10 o'clock the slot got closed. The
mm-hmm.
game based assessment, you are not eligible to write the
Mm-hmm.
exam.
Okay.
See, after by mid Friday this bifurcation also completed.
Mm-hmm.
After that, from 2 p.m. we started getting calls like
Mm-hmm.
you are allotted this slot.
Okay.
And the next day only 3 people they interviewed on the mid after the Friday
Mm-hmm.
afternoon, in the afternoon. And the Saturday Sunday, as usual, it is a weekend, so we
Weekend.
didn't get any calls on Saturday and Sunday. And by Monday evening they finished off all the technical interviews.
Okay.
And on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think so, we got HR.
Chalo, it's like, within 3 weeks of time, whole procedure got completed, if I'm not wrong.
Not 3 weeks, within 1 week.
Sorry, within 1 week, the whole procedure got completed. Chalo, sir. So I guess we covered everything regarding the hiring procedure. So before jumping to the job description, would you like to mention anything? Are we missing anything?
No, I don't think we are missing. But the thing is, we those 3 days we should be attentive, not the day, not the night.
Hmm.
We got calls in the mid. We got a mail at 3 in the midnight
Okay.
regarding this game-based assessment. So the thing is, we need to be attentive
Hmm.
when the round is going to be.
All
That's
right. So this was all about the HR. So coming to the job description, Bhavana. So as you mentioned, it was analyst role, right?
analyst role.
Analyst. So what was the CTC? What is the expected CTC for a fresher? Can you talk on that?
No, it is for fresher. It is recruiting freshers only. At the time we are hiring.
Mm-hmm.
It has two kinds of roles, as I said, analyst role one and analyst role two.
Okay.
Analyst role one has a
Six
6.5
one.
CTC.
Okay.
Analyst role two has a 9 CTC,
9 CTC.
9 LPA CTC.
All right. And coming to its internship as well as the stipend. Can you talk on that?
No internship. It just recruited directly.
All right. Yeah. So I
Since
guess
because one of my friends she joined in the company,
okay.
there is no internship
No
for
internship.
that. No stipend also, and also it doesn't have any bond.
Bond. All right. So regarding the job description also we are covered. And the last question, any suggestion to our audience?
Any suggestion to the audience? Basically, I didn't work in the company, but my friend she's working in that latent view analytics.
Mm-hmm.
Before going to company, I just avoided that company. I don't know much, but it is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I just got go through the reviews and all the things in the Google, like about the company. When I'm searching about the company, I came to know that it is some what we can say Tamil preferred company.
Okay.
Since it is in Chennai, they are preferring Tamil people. Like, yeah, it's not like that they won't recruit you; they'll recruit you. But the preference when it comes to give
Mm-hmm.
a promotion or any
Okay.
hike,
Mm-hmm.
it goes to the Tamil people.
Okay.
I just came to know that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also my friend, she's working over there. She
Mm-hmm.
also just said me the same thing. Like they, when recruiting, they told that we will provide you hike on March,
Okay.
but and bonus also. They also mentioned about a bonus,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't get none of the things.
Okay.
That is a thing I know about the company. That's it. Not a negative way, but the only things I know about this
All
company
right.
is that.
So really appreciate Bhavana for mentioning the last part regarding the
Uh,
part one.
but I'm pretty sure, like, I came across many reviews and I
Mm-hmm.
came across many people, like,
Mm-hmm.
they said that they'll prefer Tamil
Yep.
people
Yep.
uh,
Chalo.
mainly.
So it's actually good to do a research before joining the organization. So it's okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, this is all about this talk. And Bhavana, really appreciate you for taking time and joining us and sharing the your interview experience to with our audience.
No issues, Akshay, but very much thanks to you. Like, I came to the platform and I'm sharing the interview experience to many people who which will be helpful to all the people who are thinking about the company or
Mm-hmm. Yep.
through interviews. So
Yep.
very much thanks to you.
Pleasure, Bhavana, pleasure. And yeah, guys, and before ending our talk, if you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And guys, we also have a Telegram community group called WeGrow. Link is given in the description. And Bhavana, thank you once again for joining us today.
Thank you, Akshay.
And yeah, guys, this is our Talks in the next video. Take care.